Hook, first 8 to 10 seconds. Have you ever loved someone who barely tried? Where you gave everything, and they gave excuses. If love has ever felt one-sided, this is for you. One-sided love doesn't always start that way. At first, it feels hopeful. You tell yourself they're just busy, that they'll change. That love requires patience. But slowly, you realize you're the only one holding the relationship together. Part 1, How one-sided love shows up. You're always the one texting first, apologizing first, trying to fix things. You make room for them in your life, but they never quite make room for you. And deep down, you feel it, you're loving alone. Part 2, Why we stay in one-sided love. We stay because we see potential. Because we're afraid of starting over. Because we believe loving harder will finally make us chosen. But love is not something you earn by exhaustion. Part 3, What one-sided love does to you. It slowly teaches you to accept less. You start shrinking your needs, lowering your expectations, questioning your worth. And the saddest part? You stop asking for the love you deserve. Part 4, Love should not feel like survival. Real love doesn't make you feel anxious all the time. It doesn't make you wonder where you stand. Love should feel mutual, safe, balanced. You shouldn't have to convince someone to care. Part 5, Choosing yourself is the hardest part. Walking away from one-sided love hurts. Not because you're losing them, but because you're letting go of the hope you held on to. But choosing yourself is not selfish. It's self-respect. Closing, emotional reassurance. One day, you'll experience a love where effort is returned, where presence is consistent, where you don't feel alone. Until then, don't settle for half love. If this spoke to you, like, subscribe, and comment. I deserve mutual love. Because you do. Part 6, The signs you keep ignoring. When love is one-sided, your body knows before your mind does. You feel anxious waiting for replies. Relieved when they finally show up. Afraid to ask for more because you don't want to push them away. That constant unease? That's not love. That's emotional imbalance. Part 7, Effort should not be begged for. If someone wants to be in your life, they will show up without being reminded. You should not have to explain why consistency matters. You should not have to negotiate basic care. Love given freely never feels forced. Part 8, You are not asking for too much. You're not needy for wanting effort. You're not dramatic for wanting reassurance. You're not demanding for wanting to feel chosen. You're asking the wrong person, not for too much. Part 9, What happens when you finally step back? The moment you stop overgiving, the truth becomes clear. Either they meet you halfway, or they disappear. And if they disappear, they were never meeting you where you deserve to be. Part 10, Reclaiming your energy. Imagine how much lighter you'll feel when you stop pouring love into someone who keeps spilling it. That energy belongs to you. Your healing. Your peace. Your future. That's how it started. They talked for hours that day. Jake told her he was in the U.S. Army. He had just finished training and was waiting for his first deployment. Emily told him she was studying journalism and dreamed of becoming a writer. From that day on, they met every week. Coffee turned into dinners. Dinners turned into long walks. Long walks turned into love. Within 3 months, they were inseparable. One evening, Jake became quiet. They were sitting in his car, watching the sunset. I got my orders today, he said softly. Emily's heart dropped. Where? She asked. Afghanistan. 6 months. Silence filled the car. She tried to smile. 6 months isn't forever. But inside, she was breaking. The night before he left, they stood at the airport. Emily held his jacket tightly. I'm scared, she whispered. Jake cupped her face. Listen to me, he said. I will come back. I promise. And when I do, I'm going to marry you. Tears rolled down her cheeks. I'll be waiting, she said. They hugged for a long time. Then he walked away. The first few months were hard. They sent emails, short video calls, late night messages. Emily counted every day. Day 12. Day 34. Day 89. Some nights, she cried herself to sleep. Some days, she worried too much. What if something happened? What if he never came back? One night, she got a call. Unknown number. Her hand shook as she answered. Hello? Emily. It's me. It was Jake. His voice was weak. I got injured, he said. Nothing serious. I'm okay. She started crying. I was so scared, she whispered. I know, he replied. But I'm still here. Still fighting. For us. After 5 long months. Emily was walking on campus when she got a message. I'm home. She dropped her phone. Her heart raced. She ran. At the airport, soldiers were walking out one by one. Families were cheering. Kids were crying. Couples were hugging. Emily searched every face. Then she saw him. Jake. In uniform. Smiling. Looking only at her. She ran into his arms. They hugged like they would never let go. I told you, he whispered. I came back. 1 week later, Jake took her to the same cafe where they first met. He sat across from her, nervous. Then he stood up. Everyone looked. He got on one knee. Emily, he said, you waited for me. You believed in me. You loved me when I was far away. He pulled out a ring. Will you marry me? She covered her mouth. Yes, she cried. Yes. The whole cafe clapped. 2 years later. They stood together at their wedding. Final message, gentle power love should feel like a shared experience, not a solo performance. You deserve to be loved out loud, consistently, without question. If you've ever felt like you were loving alone, leave a white heart emoji in the comments. This is your reminder, mutual love exists, and you're worthy of it. Part 11, learning to sit with the truth. At some point, you stop asking why I don't show up the way you do. And you start asking a different question, why am I staying where I feel unseen? That question changes everything. Part 12, letting go of the fantasy. What keeps you stuck isn't always the person. It's the version of them you created in your mind. The one day they'll realize version. The if I'm patient enough version. Letting go means choosing reality over hope, and that hurts. But it also sets you free. Part 13, the grief no one talks about. Walking away from one-sided love means grieving someone who is still alive. Grieving conversations you never had. Effort you never received. A future that never showed up. Give yourself permission to mourn that. Part 14, what self-respect actually looks like. Self-respect isn't loud. It's quiet decisions no one sees. Not sending that message. Not explaining your pain again. Not settling for almost. Every time you choose yourself, you'll a little more. Part 15, the love waiting on the other side. One day, love won't feel confusing. You won't wonder where you stand. You won't feel like you're asking for too much. You'll be met with effort, without chasing. That's the love you've been preparing yourself for.